You are listening to the Kentucky X-Files Season 3 with your hosts Dennis Mays, Tyler Stewart, and Josh Gibbs. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also visit us at www.kyxfiles.com. And now, on to our show.
Welcome back, guys, to your Kentucky X-Files.
Oh. I didn't know what to do there. Are we golf clapping?
Yeah, make sure your hands are up in the screen when you do that, though.
Oh.
Well, when you're off camera, like, you know what I mean? That's the wrong idea. Yeah.
Sorry.
We're not a PG.
We're,
we hinge on PG-13.
Lying to ourselves about it.
Like, we're 80s PG-13. We're not modern.
Yeah.
That's way more accurate.
80s PG-13 is like,
it's proof that kids were older in the 80s.
what is like the one above rated R?
Above?
Yeah, you know, like where it's like there's rated R and there's like N something.
I thought NC-17 was.
You mean non-rated?
Non-rated.
Yeah, NR. Yeah.
NR. Okay. That's us. But we are fun for the whole family. Bring grandma.
Just make sure she wills a bell if it's dark.
Yeah. Don't want Tyler swinging wildly.
I really don't. It's not my thing.
Yeah. Well, it is a Sunday evening.
It's the Memorial Day Eve.
Yeah, it's the Memorial Day Eve. You guys are probably partying
right now.
Hopefully,
getting at least started.
Yeah, I think too. You know, I read a thing the other day that really hit me, man. It said it was showing a picture of some soldiers, you know what I mean, and they were standing there and they were having a beer together. It was like some different armed forces, and I was like, man, that's awesome, you know. But in the background, it showed like ghost images of all the soldiers that didn't get to come back.
Right.
That didn't make it back, man, as far back as you could think. And it said, you know, we're drinking for them. You know, this is a memorial. We're keeping the memory alive of all these guys that didn't make it back. And I was like, dude, that is one of the most beautiful sentiments I've ever read. I was like, dude, thank you. You know, like somebody finally set the record straight. Like we're not just partying. You know what I mean? We're paying homage to many, many people that sacrificed their lives for many different causes that had to do with our country, you know. I think it's pretty cool. So everybody out there drink to remember always, you know. And if you have to drink to forget, do what you got to do. I understand. I'm not going to be mad at you for it. But yeah. Memorial Day weekend, man. It's awesome. Extra day off, sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of, I guess.
Some people got it.
Yeah.
You didn't.
No 3-day weekends for me.
No.
Oh no, we can't do that.
You deliver the supplies for the 3-day weekend. You can't have a day off.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm allowed to say or not say about that subject, but I'm just gonna say this: it's a 3-day weekend. You know, consider it a 3-day weekend. Take the loss. You know, how greedy do we need to be? Oh, you fuckers. Yeah. So what do you guys got? I got some sciencey shit I wanted to share with you tonight. It's pretty fucking interesting.
I've got a couple things. How about you, Tyler? You are muted. You're definitely muted still.
He's got a mute button.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't add anything.
Did we catch you in your unawares?
Yeah.
So to be fair to Tyler, to be fair, we kind of sprung this episode on him. More so me than anybody. I was like, hey, let's get together and knock one of these out tomorrow morning and do 2 of them. And then I was like, or we could do it tonight. And I think he missed that part in the message thread, and he agreed to tomorrow at 8 a.m. when we were agreeing to tonight at 8 p.m. So we totally caught him in his unawares.
Yeah. What were you up to, Tyler? Were you?
No, I was out with my dad. I had to help him. He's been trying to move shit around.
Gotcha. Right on. Did you guys get it? Did you get it all? Did you get everything taken care of? Everything's moved?
I guess so. He really doesn't talk to me that much.
That's a thing.
Just walk away.
Yeah.
That's a thing that's like a whole dad thing that I think skipped me. Did it skip you, Denny, where it's like, hey, we got to move stuff? I don't move stuff around that much. But I remember having to help my dad move stuff around all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but the thing is that dads only want to move stuff when it's extremely inconvenient for everybody helping.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, were you laying down? You were going to bed. Could you help me move all these bales of hay real quick? What?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to move them to the other side. So they'll be farther away? Okay. Let me get my pants back on. Shit.
That's incredibly accurate.
Yeah. Gotta love them, though. Gotta love them.
Yeah.
Somebody has to. It's up to us sons.
Right. So do you want to, how many things have you got, Denny?
I got a couple, but
define a couple for me, babe. This
I
is
have
2023. A couple could be like 7 right now.
I have 2 that are compounded.
You get 2.
And they're literally going to, I guarantee they're going to spawn a whole thing. So,
okay. Yeah. So you want me to do my weird news and then we'll kick it into you?
I want to know what you got anyway.
Okay.
I wasn't allowed to look at the side here where you keep stuff.
Right. Well, I'm going to do a share screen first.
Okay.
And I'm going to show this really cool thing that is going on or actually happened in New Mexico. And it's just cool storm stuff. So
cool.
Let me share my screen here. You guys see this good?
Yep.
So this is a mothership supercell. I almost said sleeper cell. Supercell in East New Mexico. So this lightning is flashing behind this supercell storm, and it kind of looks like a mothership. And I just thought it was cool, and I figured other people might think it's cool. So
yeah, let's check it out. Holy shit! Oh my god! Could you imagine looking outside and seeing that thing?
Right. I mean, this New Mexico,
Jesus.
Yeah. So you can stand on a coffee can and see Texas. So that storm is just enormous. Look at that.
Wow, dude. That's scary as hell.
Right?
Dude, the clouds look like waves, man. Look at that.
Yeah. And you could tell like the different positions the lightning's coming from for what you actually see.
Wow.
Is that not fantastic?
That is. Like, a part of me would be like so pumped to see this, but the other part of me would be like, we need to like go somewhere.
Right.
And everything's flat, like shit.
Yeah. A half of you's like, we got to stay here and watch this. And the other half's like, nah, the hell we do.
Yeah. As long as it's like far away, I'd be like, yeah, we can sit here and watch
right.
this.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, this is New Mexico, so that could literally be 20 miles away. But it feels like it's awful close because of the way the ground's reacting.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'll be right back, guys.
Look at that, man. Are those wind turbines I'm seeing?
Yes.
Dude, those things aren't small.
No.
Oh my God. Like the scale. You know what I mean? That just
Yeah.
gave me this overwhelming sense of scale.
Yeah, those things are enormous.
Holy shit. Yeah, this is literally like this is some Judgment Day shit just coming right towards you, you know?
Yeah.
And supercells are like it's literally like a business. A supercell is a tornado business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, got all you can eat tornadoes coming right up. Just spits them out left and right. I always watch that dude Ryan Hall on YouTube, the weather guy.
Yeah.
And I love that guy to death, but man, he has nothing but bad news for me every time I watch him.
Right.
I mean, he'll straight up tell you like, okay, like right in here, there's going to be something right there, so you're going to want to take cover.
So to give a little backstory and credit on this, this was May 5th or 25th, I'm sorry, and it was recorded by a fellow by the name of Chad Casey. And let's see here, it was spotted south of San Juan.
I wonder if Chad like shit himself looking at that or not.
Right.
I would have.
I mean, I would imagine so. Yeah. So
That's
thank you to Chad for that video, and thank you to Storyful for the article that I was able to rob that from.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
wild, man.
Pretty neat stuff. I love storms. I do.
I do too, but let me say this. I don't want to give too much away about my personal life here, but the last 2 years, not as much as I usually do.
Understood. Yeah, that's
not as much as I usually do.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So one bad storm is all it's going to take. You know what I mean? So it's a little nervous, you know, a little nervous in the service.
Right.
You know, but I would be shitting myself looking at that thing.
And you know, the thing of it is, though, is where we're from, we would never be able to see it like that.
No.
That's what makes, I guess, so incredible for me. I'm sure that's somebody else watching that's just like, oh, whatever, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like if somebody lives next to the ocean where they can see for miles, it's probably whatever. But for us, it's like if you can see a mile down the road, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, usually our sight's limited by what would you say, 1/8 mile, if that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the farthest you can see in a straight line is like our drag strip.
Yeah.
If you stand on one end of the drag strip, you can see all the way to the other end. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Dude, the closest thing I can say that I've had to that experience was like a year and a half ago, that windstorm that came through.
Yeah.
And we were hanging out with some friends of ours, like one hill over.
Yeah.
And they were smoking, and we were kind of hanging out with them on their back porch, right? Well, underneath their back porch, like a little smoking area where they're sitting there, whatever. And it came up. It was like there's forest everywhere and hills, and all of a sudden you just seen it coming up over the trees, and the lightning started, and this wind gust just came, and it never stopped. Yeah. So we were actually like, after a good 35-40 seconds of this just continuous wind blowing, we're sitting there like, this isn't stopping. Like, are we about to get like torn up?
So I have a semi-funny work-related story, sort of similar to what you just talked about. They're painting a mural outside where I'm working, and I'm redoing a 2-story, very, very large building in a city in Cincinnati, or a township in Cincinnati. And these two artists are sort of prima donna. Everything has to be perfect for them, you know?
Yeah.
Which we don't have a dog in the fight. They don't work for us at all. They're working for the people that own the place.
Yeah.
Well, they were complaining a little bit about some little styrofoam BBs that were showing up on their scaffold from some of the exterior work that was going on.
Yeah.
Right. And they made a huge deal out of it. And, you know, we're all like, okay, you know, the GC was like, we'll just make them work down here so that it doesn't affect you guys. That very same day. Have you ever been anywhere when a huge, just out of nowhere, like 30-mile-an-hour wind gust just comes up out of nowhere?
Yeah.
So one of those happened after some earthwork had been done. So this enormous cloud of dust, like you couldn't see through it,
Oh no!
just goes whoosh, and right into all their fresh paint.
Oh God!
It's like, well, who are you going to complain to on that one? We can't control that, But
nobody did that.
It was like Mother Nature was like, you know what? You guys picked up all your stuff in the parking lot. It's looking good. Let me sweep it for you.
Yeah. Let me just take care of that.
It just, peppered the fresh paint. Yeah.
That sucks. That sucks if they just like their shit just got ruined. They have to do it all over or what?
I don't know. I know that shortly thereafter they kind of rolled up and left.
Probably pissed.
Yeah, I'm sure they were.
Yeah.
But it's, they should know they were scheduled way too early,
Hey, can I pause you guys for 1 second?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like you guys are going to have to do this without me.
Did you take a gummy?
Yes. That's why I was a little frustrated that I was like, oh, we're doing it tomorrow. My back is killing me. And I just laid in bed and I feel a little nauseous just sitting here. And I feel like I'm going to make it bad for you guys. Oh, God, I feel like an asshole.
Oh. You're fine, man. I mean, if you got to do
I just feel like an asshole, man. I don't want to miss this thing. I'm in this with you guys, and I feel, oh God.
I mean,
are you high as fuck right now?
I'm not a drug addict. Please don't. Yes,
Are you stoned right now, like really bad?
I'm so stoned, and it is bad.
Oh God! Like how stoned would you say you are?
Oh, I'm more stoned than a concrete mug.
Okay, let me ask you a question real quick.
Okay.
If you were super stoned right now,
yeah,
and you were podcasting,
yeah,
and it was in the episode, would you be like, "Whoa"?
What do you mean?
Would it like fuck with you like later to watch it and you'd be like, oh my God, dude, I was so high during that?
Yeah.
Would it be funny though? Like, would you laugh about it?
Yeah, it would be funny.
All right. Because me personally, like, I think this is fucking fantastic. But you know me, I'm like, dude, this is great. Did you eat one of those gummies or something?
Yeah.
Folks, we're having technical difficulties. The transmission of Tyler's neural receptors is experiencing problems right now.
Oh God, this is great. Yeah.
Perhaps you ate the wrong candy earlier.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Oh my God, I feel like a dipshit.
I was wondering because when we were sitting there talking, you had this going on. And I'm like, I think he's reading something.
No, I was trying to make sure I saw every lip movement to make sure I was listening to you guys.
Do you got do you have like tracers going on?
What do you mean tracers?
I'm just asking for a friend.
I don't know what a tracer is.
Okay, well, if you're having them, but dude, okay, this is the ultimate time for the question that I want to ask you later with my thing. So I think you should stick it out, dude. I think you should hang out for like another 20.
Okay.
Like 20. Just give me 20. Dude, we need this Stone Tyler episode.
I'm sorry. I just feel so bad. I don't want you guys to think less of me.
I think you should stay because of all the fans out there are going to be so disappointed in you.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm sorry. Continue. What's some weird shit? I just feel like I was getting sick because I wasn't telling you guys.
I think that's what it was. It was your conscience.
But I still feel weird.
No.
Just continue. God damn it, go.
I really hope what I'm about to do is going to be so fucking hilarious. He pees himself.
Oh God, I can't wait. This is it. This is gonna be so much fun. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I just think it's funny. I don't know. Hopefully, it's funny.
Okay.
Okay. we just got to make sure that we disclaim, what's going on to the people. Like Tyler may or may not be ST owned. Okay.
Owned.
Yeah, may or may not. I don't want to incriminate him. He may or may not have tripped and fell and ate a gummy. Sometimes you ever had that happen? You walk in a room. Oh fuck! Throw a gummy in your mouth real quick before you hit the ground. Happens all the time. It's terrible. Sorry, Josh. Go ahead, man.
Oh no! Don't be sorry. This is fucking fantastic. So, Mr. Denny, is your Uncle Wally available?
Oh yeah, Uncle Wally's available. He used to look just like that when he used to eat gummies.
So I'm gonna need Uncle Wally on this one. All right.
Yeah.
Up there in the great north of Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah. There's a very special breed of highly intelligent super pigs.
Okay. No, I'm not doing that.
Oh, hey, look at that guy. He's a real smart one right there. He's got the little eye going.
He's very judgmental.
Hey, can you pop that back up one more time?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to look at the pig one more time, but you're probably going to have to pull it back down before some Bigfooter sees a Bigfoot in its ear. That's a Bigfoot. Red circle incoming.
Shit.
So there's okay. All right. I'm in.
So there's a special breed of hyper super intelligent pigs.
Yeah.
From Canada that have
Like
tried
Miss Piggy?
very similar, yes. Have started to travel south into the northern United States. And these pigs are judgmental as shit. And they pose a great threat to national or native wildlife.
Okay.
You're talking about the pigs?
Yes.
You're telling me you're talking about the pigs?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Pigs, right?
The math checks out.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, judgmental pigs. How does that work?
Well,
Like, are you wearing that to the woods? What? Are you shitting me?
they're a cross between.
You're not supposed to
domestic
wear
and
white
wild
after
boar.
Labor Day.
Yeah, they're a cross between domestic pigs and wild boars. And apparently they are adept to being in super cold climates, is making it very difficult to eradicate them. They can pretty much go around and do whatever the hell they want.
So, okay, so what? They just went and got mixed up with some boars, and now they're like tough as shit.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. So, how long before they mosey down here once Canada's gone?
Well, they're already here. That's the problem.
So
They're in
Canada's
Montana.
gone.
They're in Montana, North Dakota, Minnesota, and Michigan right now.
Holy shit!
Yes. And they will eat anything.
God damn, including
Anything.
us.
I would say that that's a serious possibility. Yes.
We should probably breed something to take these things out. Giant super spiders, just that only eat pigs, though. You know what I mean?
I like it.
And the pig's gone. But we'll breed something into them as soon as they get done eating the pig, they die. They're like, oh yeah. Done. Huh?
I feel sick again.
So what's our proposed solution for said pigs, though? I mean, killing them.
Currently, right now, that's pretty much all they can do. But they captured a couple and put GPS collars on them so they can kind of figure out where they're going.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, that's about it, really.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and they're actually like fighting off recreational hunters.
What do you mean, like pigs are coming after them?
Yeah,
That fucking sucks.
yeah. So if you're out there just like hunting whitetail or something,
Yeah.
then a group of these will like come up and chase you off.
Dude, I'd be popping them left and right.
There's videos of what we already have here that's sort of the same thing. Guys riding around in side by sides, and they've got literal Gatling guns mounted to these side by sides, running through. I'm not even joking. Running through the flatlands of North America with laser sights on Gatling guns, just hosing these things down because they're destroying crop fields. They're destroying the farm life. Like if you've got ducks or chickens or turkeys, they come in, they're just coming in and destroying crops and livestock.
Fucking Gatling guns on side by sides.
Gatling guns on side by sides. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can't find a picture of that because I don't know if we can show a video of guys gunning down hogs.
You know, I'd like to think that if George Washington was alive and he saw a video of guys on side by sides with Gatling guns riding through with America bandanas and trained falcons on their shoulders, I feel like he'd have a little tear. Be like, well done, lads. Well done. America. Gatling guns. I don't know. When you first told me about it, though, the image I got was like Jurassic Park 2 when they were like riding through the thing in the Jeeps, like capturing them. Like the one over there. Which one? Fire Tuck. Got him.
It's not far off, if I'm being honest.
That's crazy, man.
I can't find a picture of the gun mounts. What if I could? It's going to be so good if I could find a video of it, but I don't know that I can show it. I don't think this is the right one.
Yeah.
This one's mounted to a truck. Yeah, this isn't the right one. It's just amazing.
I want a Gatling gun mounted to my lawnmower just in case, just in case of a random super pig attack. That'd be awesome. I can't believe that though. But there's so many like feral hogs in America already.
Okay. I don't know if I really want to show the video. I'm going to share my screen real quick so you can see the picture.
Yeah.
At least that's the gun.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
It's no joke. See it?
Jesus. Dude.
I wish that you heard the audio on that.
Oh my God. Is that what they're doing in this video? They're actually like hunting wild hogs?
Yeah, hold on one second here. It's just too good not to. I've got to find that video.
Okay. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's 6,000 rounds a minute.
God, man. $6,000 rounds a minute.
Yeah. All right.
Nuts.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Holy shit. I can't imagine a hog being able to stand up to that shit.
I mean, this guy's pretty judgy.
Yeah.
I
wonder if the smart hogs are they're like running in a herd and they like see it coming. They're like, all right, everybody hit the brakes. And they like stop. And then the two side by side, just waste each other with Gatling guns.
Like fucking
No,
James Bond movie.
Hard left, and they all like turn left and like crash over a train and like jump over the train, and then they take it over, and the one hog, the smart one who's leading them all, Caesar, he like goes up and he's like, we're taking this train, and they like jump on, and the engineer's like, oh my god, it's talking fucking pigs, and he jumps out, and he's like, all right, here we go. He's like, we're about to run into the American pigs, bring Wilbur up here, he can speak their language. Then the others are like, he's crazy. He thinks that fucking spiders could talk to him. And then Wilbur comes up and he's like, but my best friend was a spider. And, you know, it's like a mess. And they end up throwing Wilbur off, and he joins us and like helps us fight him. We're like the resistance. I mean, or not, you know, it's whatever. It could be anything, you know. Any scenario will be fine, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like that was premeditated.
Maybe. Your story there is really interesting because it actually helps. It's a good segue into one of the things I wanted to ask you guys about. All right.
Okay.
No cheating. Okay. Guys, how many self-aware creatures are on this planet?
I don't know. Is it just us?
I mean, I'm asking like you to just guess. Like, how many you think there is?
I would say that it's the human species is the only one, because anything else you put in front of a mirror freaks out and doesn't realize it's itself.
Okay, fair.
But I don't know. I'm just guessing one.
Yeah. Ty?
Two to be different.
Huh?
Two to be different.
Two to be different. Okay. What if I told you guys that we are learning more and more about the way animals' brains work every year now, and that the list of self-aware animals is actually getting fucking long?
Really?
Some of these animals are, if they don't blow your fucking minds, dude, like they did mine, I'd be shocked. Okay. I'm going to give you a couple. Okay. The chimpanzee is actually self-aware.
I wasn't sure, but
Right.
yeah.
I wasn't either.
Because,
right?
you know, like they always show the videos of the gorillas and the other primates
Right.
beating the crap out of a mirror, you know?
Yeah. So gorillas, chimpanzees, all the way down to these like little rhesus. Hold on. I don't know if I'm gonna I don't know if I'm saying this right. Okay. Let me get a picture of it, because this could be taken way out of proportion if I don't. Okay. There we go. All right. So let me load this up, because I already know I'm asking for it with this one. All right. This little guy is called the rhesus macaque. And macaque has a secret. Okay. Macaque is self-aware.
He looks like he doesn't want to tell you his secret.
Yeah. Yeah. So what they figured out was, and this is gonna fucking crack you guys up.
Why does it look like he's looking at the pig?
So you brought up the mirror thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When they put macaque in front of a mirror, all right. Okay. Guess what he did? He took the mirror and he held it down to his balls. And the monkey was sitting there looking at his balls with a mirror.
Are you shitting me?
And right then, the scientist knew that he was self-aware. He also took the mirror and he held it up to other monkeys' balls. Or if it was a female, he held it up to their lack thereof. Right? and then decided that they weren't as interesting. So he went back to looking at his own balls. You can't make this shit up, guys. Well, I think we broke Tyler. I think Tyler is now broken. If you're looking at the bottom of your screen right now, ladies and gentlemen, he's right here. That is broken Tyler. So this was one of the funniest ones on the list. And to be honest, any story that involves macaque, I have to go for it. There's no way. So yeah, the rhesus macaque.
I'm fucking glad that I didn't follow you.
Really? I really think that was like, I thought that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
Okay, here's another one for you. Okay, this one's fucking mind blowing. The Eurasian magpie, and I can't get a picture of this. I wish I could get a good picture of the magpie, but it's a little blue and white bird, right? Little bitty thing. You wouldn't think anything of them. The magpie has brain synapses that fire. He knows himself versus others. He can distinguish himself from other birds. He can distinguish himself from other birds of the same species. Thus, he's self-aware. One that really got me, which might not be a big shock to you guys, is the killer whale. Happens to be a self-aware creature.
They were in the news today, too.
Were they really?
Yes. Yeah.
I know the story. I just heard it.
Well, tell it, buddy.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I hope that's the same thing. There's been like groups of orchids attacking orcas. Attacking boats.
The other is much more terrifying. Fucking flowers.
Quick, grab my cock and run. Sorry. I'm not going to do it no more.
They've been attacking boats. Like choreographing, or I think that's what they used or something. They've been frequently doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What kind of boats are we talking? Like canoes or like big boats?
I want to say big boats. Like I thought they said like a fishing boat or something.
Yeah, they're teaming up to capsize them.
Yep.
That's crazy.
They'll have like one that's like a scapegoat.
Yeah.
That attracts the attention, so everybody's looking over here, while the other three are like, "Fuck your boat," and flip it over. Yeah.
No
shit. That's fucking horrifying.
I only saw the first part of that they were attacking boats, but I never. They asked marine biologists to talk like what's causing them to do it, but I didn't get that far.
Dude, that's nuts.
I don't feel like I'm getting far anywhere right now.
Dude, yeah, the orca has been determined as a self-aware animal. So is the bottlenose dolphin. Which I feel like everybody kind of expected that one.
I mean, that kind of makes sense. They're just fish people.
Yeah.
You know?
The orca being self-aware is kind of troubling a little bit. And apparently there's another one called a false killer whale. I've never seen one of those. I guess I
like a knot deer.
Oh, okay. Okay. Whoa, dude.
Show us.
Okay. Let me grab a picture. This thing's actually kind of scary looking. All right. Let me grab a picture here. Oh, hell yeah. I want to grab two because this other one's too good not to get. Oh, hell yeah, man. Look at that. All right, here we go. All right, here, check that guy out. Oh, it's uploading. Bam.
What the shit?
This is a false killer whale. And they can turn themselves into rockets.
Whoa.
He doesn't attack your boat, dude. He lands in it.
I'm the captain now.
Look at his freaking teeth, dude.
That's so weird looking.
Yeah, dude. False killer whale. I watched this show a while back, man. It's weird. It's almost it's like one of them shows where Netflix like probably started out with the money to do a show and then they changed it halfway to save money. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so It's got Morgan Freeman narrating,
Oh,
and
okay.
like I will listen to him talk about fucking like shrubs all day if he wants to. I don't give a fuck. He's awesome,
Right.
you know. But in this one, he starts out talking about the cosmos, life on possibilities of different cosmos, and then he changes to talking about animals on Earth. All right. If I didn't already, have a big interest in both of those subjects, I'd have probably been like, eh.
Yeah.
But Morgan Freeman, and there was one where there was these beluga whales, and he's talking about how they're raising babies, they're doing all this stuff, and they have the whole group together, and it's really cool, like watching them. And then out of nowhere, a bunch of narwhals show up. And there's like 5 narwhals over here in the water, and they all have their like heads out of water, and then the beluga whales come up, and they're over here with their heads up out of the water. And the scientists are just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know what they're doing. This goes on for like 10, 15 minutes where they're just like making noises back at each other. And then out of nowhere, the beluga whales come closer, and then the narwhals surround them like a phalanx, and then they all travel together.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, I even told my wife, I'm like, there's no way they're not aware. They just displayed organization. Like, they communicated, and then they decided to travel together. Like, that's 2 different species. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, man, I think it's wild. Like, it's so crazy. You guys are going to love this one. I feel like I called this one on some other level. I feel like I called this the octopus. Not only is he not really related to nobody on Earth, and not only does he have an entire scientific community very suspicious of his origins, but he's highly self-aware
And deadly.
and deadly. He's competing on the level of the what is it? Corpus Americanus or whatever, the black raven.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying that right. Is it Corvus? Corvus? I don't know. It's hard to top that one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. I know I'm saying this wrong. Yeah, where's it at here? Where's it at? Oh, Corvus corax, common raven. Probably one of the smartest animals on Earth. His what do they call it? The brain to body ratio is actually quite a bit higher than ours is.
Yeah.
The other fun part about him is that he fires like 90% of the synapses that we do. Like, he's like this much DNA different than us, but he's only like that much DNA different from being as smart as us. Yeah.
It's kind of neat too, because the Norse culture, thought of them as being intelligent. They were a symbol of wisdom. Right? Am I getting my stories right there?
Absolutely.
Because didn't Odin give his right eye for the wisdom of the world?
Yeah.
And he also had Hunan and Mugen.
Yeah.
That were his
two companions. Yeah, they were his
companions,
eyes.
His eyes in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even back then, people recognized the intelligence of those birds.
Yeah. They are, man. They're smart as hell. I was reading this thing about, I guess it was like a bottle of water sitting there, and it was like this much water at the bottom of it, and the raven kept dropping rocks into it to make the water come up so he could get a drink.
Yeah.
And even like brilliant scientists are like, this is problem solving intelligence. This isn't just an animal being an animal.
Yeah.
He's not operating on just instinct anymore. He's solving difficult problems.
So have I ever told you my raven stories or story?
Oh.
There were a pair of ravens that were on a road not too far from here. And it was a path I was traveling fairly frequent, I would say. And I thought they were being assholes because they were throwing they were throwing shit at my truck when I would go through. But come to find out, they were taking walnuts and dropping them and trying to drop them in front of my truck so that when I would run over them,
Holy shit.
I would crack open the walnuts. Yeah.
Wow.
And I discovered that because I slowed down one time after they had dropped stuff in front of me. And I looked behind me. I was in a regular cab pickup, and I looked behind me, and they were in the road picking up the walnuts. They dropped walnuts in front of my truck for me to run over.
It's amazing.
They're brilliant.
Yeah. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But it's true though. I mean, this is an intelligent descendant of the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think about it, I know this is probably a big stretch, and I'm sure the scientific community would drag my ass through the streets for saying this, but I consider that a success, even if it's a small one.
Yeah,
millions of years. You know, we don't know 90% of the animals that went extinct when they all did. You know, we only get a little bit of fossils, right? So, how do we know that these things weren't everywhere? We don't know that if there was semi-intelligent species, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking the level of like orcas and the raven and the octopus. You know? Right. Even though the octopus is an out-of-town visitor, probably. You know what I mean?
I mean, it very well could be.
Dude, it's amazing. That's one of the biggest. That was actually my other thing. That it was they're actually a monumental size movement in the science community about that subject.
And how different are they than like cuttlefish and squid? Are they vastly different?
They are related somewhat. They're still related to almost everything on Earth.
Right.
The only thing that's different about them is that their DNA contains things that the rest of us don't have. There's like extra DNA in there that nobody else has. Like it's like you got the whole world who shares a lot of common DNA strands with each other and enzymes and all that. And then you got the octopus that's got like a little bit. He's like, yeah, you know, I got just enough to hang with you guys. But he's got a big old portion that's not really related to nobody.
Yeah.
That's the part that they're concerned with. So it's like, yeah, the whole joke about like, hey, maybe octopuses, you know, hitched a ride a few billion years back or something, you know, or maybe they were trapped inside a frozen whatever. You know what I mean? Maybe.
Yeah.
It's not so far out of the, you know.
Their mimicry skills are amazing. Just
second to none, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. And it doesn't surprise me that they're considered self-aware, because think about how some of them can like turn their bodies and change their colors to look like a different animal underwater.
Yeah.
Like they'll walk underwater. Like they'll get up and walk on 2 feet. Like, I don't know what they're mimicking, but they've seen it, so they're doing it.
Dude, that's a big thing, what you just said, though, if they've seen it. And that is a thing for them. If they see it, they begin to work on it. They begin to understand it.
Yeah.
You know the Mastodon song that the octopus has no friends?
Yeah.
And the story behind it?
I don't know the story behind it now.
The story behind it is that there was an aquarium that apparently the band had visited, and there was this octopus there, and he was in a tank by himself. And they made the joke like, oh, poor octopus doesn't have any friends. Well, the story goes a bit deeper. The octopus was always in his own tank until he figured out how to maneuver himself into the filtration system and travel anywhere he wanted to go into the other tanks. This was not known to anyone because he was waiting until no one was there to do it. He knew that the humans weren't there to spot him. Okay?
Yeah.
And once he got into other tanks, he started picking off shit that nobody would notice. Dead ass serious, dude. They had these like sharks that are like this big, like little nurse sharks, hundreds of them in this tank. Guess where our friend the octopus went? He went there, and every now and again, as hard as it may be, they have to inventory their animals.
Right.
they noticed that there were 17 sharks missing. And then like 30 something of other fish and like 20 something in another tank. And they're like, what is going on? So some clever guy started sticking little hidden cameras all over. And that's when they got caught. They caught the octopus waiting for the last people to leave. And then all of a sudden you would see him uncamouflage and go up and start working on the vent door. And then he got into it. And then another camera caught him boop, out. And then he goes down into this thing and he goes hidden again. And then they caught him jumping up and grabbing a shark, turning it upside down, and then eating it.
That's amazing.
So this octopus is now, he's incarcerated now. He's under a lot of security now.
Yeah. I mean, if anybody listening that doesn't know, an octopus can fit through anything that is the size of his beak or bigger. So his body might be, this big, but if his beak is only this big, if the orifice is that big, he's going through it.
Yep. But you know what can't do that? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make another monkey joke. I almost did. Oh, Jesus.
I saw it in your eyes. I saw you looking over.
The terrible poker face.
You were looking at the side screen over here. You know what? And the pig's going to judge you for it.
It says here, that one of the popular opinions is that the terrestrial evolution of the possible cryopreserved squid and or octopus eggs crashing into an ocean, hitching a ride on a frozen comet, maybe several 100 million years ago. So what that would mean is that they are not so related to that one that landed, because there's something in them that is kind of engineered to kind of get used to where they are. They could possibly be one of the ultimate visitors.
Yeah.
Because they can give them a little bit of time. They'll adapt to anything. They'll figure out any problem they need to. If I was going to bet money on the next sentient animal, I would almost put my money on the octopus.
Yeah.
Luckily, though, we'd probably have the ravens leading the resistance against the octopus overlords.
What a weird world.
Octopus would call them the damn sky beaks.
Yeah.
Well, I think we lost Tyler.
I think we did too.
I think Tyler. Oh, he's back. He made it.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to kiss everybody goodbye.
Yeah, I think he slipped slowly. How you feeling now? From before to now, how do you feel? Yeah?
I don't know.
You don't know how you feel? You just kind of...
I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay.
Everything kind of moving slower, or...
Kind of.
Right on. You feel good, though? You feel better?
Yeah.
Okay. It's good. Well, folks, I think that's going to have to be it for this one.
I'm sorry.
Next thing you know, he'll be going to Grateful Dead concerts. And
if you show up to band practice in a fish shirt, I'm kicking you out of the band.
He's got to go turn his black lights on and
stare at his velvet posters. Well, his lava lamp slowly undulates in the background.
I deserve this.
All right, folks. We're going to go tuck Tyler into bed, and we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully you had a good weekend.
I'll grab my Jefferson Starship record. I'll be over in a second.
Everybody take care of each other and keep an eye on Tyler, okay? Naughty boy. He's a sinner. Look at that. He's a sinner. Sinner. Naughty. Naughty Tyler. Naughty. Look at Naughty Tyler. See you guys.